We are live.
Well, hello and good evening, everyone. We have lots of people on our screen tonight as we are together in Zoom, and we are ready to zoom in and talk about Fast Cash. This is a recorded Zoominar that we are really focused on. How could you earn Fast Start? Fast Start Part 1, Fast Start Part 2. We're coming to you with just, by the close of tonight, 9 full days left of May. We believe and we know you can make it happen. For those of you that are an existing consultant, Fast Start Part 1, Fast Start Part 2 is ending May 31st. If you are a consultant before March 1st of 2017. For those of you that are new consultants during the month of March, you're closing out your Fast Start program by the end of June. We're going to focus on 9 days or 6 weeks, whichever program you're still working in. Even if you're new during the month of April or May, we're going to focus on why not earn Fast Start Part 1 and Part 2 in 6 weeks. So we're going to focus tonight on $500 orders or retail sales. How would we do that? We're going to hear ideas from some of our tips from the top and anybody else who wants to share. So if you're with us tonight on this call and you've got a way that has helped you have personal sales, that has helped you sponsor new consultants, go ahead and type in the chat box, because when we go to share time, we want to make sure we give you a minute or two to have some fast tips on how to make some fast cash. So we're very, very excited about that. So I'm going to start with the program because you never want to have questions on the program first. And then we're going to go into some sharing. And we're going to actually show you all the incredible tools that maybe you didn't know you had to do this quickly along the way. So I want you again to picture what's possible. Make sure you've got paper and pen because you're going to be making lists of people. Every time you're listening, think about who do I know that? Because by the end of any training, you should have a list of who you're going to call and invite to experience the product, experience the party, and or experience the business. So the most important thing is a list and thinking about why you thought of them, what's in it for them. So one, you want to always be a list maker when you started training. If you already have a contact list, great, get it out and we'll start adding to it some ideas. If you're here as a leader, you may want to think about who you want to call to listen to this recording and follow up and see how you can help them with their 9-day plan or their 6-week plan. So we're going to May 31st and then we're moving on to June 30th, whichever is your goal based on what it is you're earning and what it is that you want. So let me take us to the screen first. And as you have questions, type them in the chat box. As you have an idea you want to share and you've got a minute or two to share with each other, type in the chat box, okay? This is for you. And again, you can listen to it again and again. So I'm going to go back to share my screen. All right, bear with me. All right, let me get you ready from here. So as we start about Fast Start, let's talk about what is this program, what are the goals? We have 2 parts to it. Part 1 is goal 1 is again to share your products, to build sales goals, to earn a consistent income monthly or weekly, and to earn 1 year supply of Royal Jelly Rituals. You will earn it the first time, and then every 90 days when you repeat the goal of $1,500 or more in retail sales, you will get another system, and another system. You get up to 4. So it's over $860 of free Royal Jelly is sitting on the table. Let alone, we all know the math, we make 50% commission, right? So with that being said, you have the opportunity to be netting anywhere up to $500 to $1,000 income that would be there available for you by having that $1,500 retail. Part 2, you have to achieve goal 1 to get goal 2. But part 2 to this is to build that team of 4 or more consultants. If you listen to our previous recording about the business, or if you haven't, make sure you talk to your manager or listen to that on how do you build a team. When you become a manager, it's 4 consultants and that you start with, but you sponsor every week, every month. That's the key to this business. You become a manager, and then you maintain that same program for 2 months to follow. Not only do you start earning monthly commission checks of 10% or more in wholesale sales on you and your direct and indirect sponsors, but you also will get an iPad mini, because the new computer coming and the new programs that we have, you're going to want all of these tools with you everywhere you go for you and your team to really be doing business mobily on the go. So one is selling, one is sponsoring. You can go to jaffraroyalty.com for all of these details. You can look in your action brochure, and again, you can check out online questions and answers about the program. Here's the countdown. If you look on the right side, if you were a consultant before March 1st, you have March, April, and May to accomplish your $1,500 accumulative retail sales. That comes from your website, Stay Royal, orders you place, people who place orders with, direct ship to their door. All of that accumulates to $1,500 from March 1st to May 31st. So the time is now. If you're a new consultant after March 1st, you have the month you joined and 3 full months after. But we're going to focus everybody, no matter when you joined, or maybe you're even joining tonight, to focus on by June 30th. So we're going to do a really fast roll program. Some of you might have 9 days left. That's okay. We're going to focus on how. For those of you that want the mini iPad and want to grow that team and build leadership so you're earning monthly commission checks and weekly income from sales, the key would be this, that again, you want to have manager qualifications finished by May 31st if you're an existing consultant before March 1st. So you've got to qualify in 9 days. Trust me, some of us built our team in one night. You can do it. I wouldn't tell you to do it if I didn't see it done myself or do it myself. I know you can. It all starts with 4 people right now and together sharing the products. Keep it simple. Don't keep it complicated. Don't go up here, stay in the heart, and do it as a team. If you're a new consultant after March 1st, you have up to 6 months to earn the iPad and qualify and maintain your team again after you qualify for 2 months. So that's the fast start we're talking about tonight. So we're going to talk about fast cash. As we do fast cash, again, you have this huge department store. The key is, as you show people the products they are interested in, take them shopping to every department. So if they start out and they have a facial and they love royal jelly, don't stop there. Say, you know what, how can I help save you time and money? We have also over here, let me take you to our spa and toiletries department. Is there anything your family may be running out of, or products you might need to try, such as some of our hair care or our spa products and body care, bath and body products like Scott talked about in our earlier call tonight? Then say, wait, before we go to the next department, let's finish that out. Maybe they need giftables, right? Because it's wedding season, prom season, etc. But how about color? Is there any new colors you need for the spring and summer season? New lipsticks, nail lacquers, what do you need? Let me finish that for you. And let's review what we have on special and what we have in our regular department store. You have 2 different books, department store and the sales flyer, right? Just like Kohl's, just like Macy's. Then when you're done with color, we say before we close, one of the top gift selling items is fragrances. We've got Father's Day coming up. Do you need anything there, or are you ready for a new spring, summer fragrance for yourself or anyone in your family? So you get to shop with them and help them save time and money in your department store. Remember, you have 4 department stores and you have 700 products. So we're going to talk about ways to work from those departments and introduce Jaffa from at least one department to other people. Remember, in the center of your department store is that HR department. You have the best thing that goes on giving forever. That is the gift of a business, a way that they can turn spring and summer into something fun in their busy days along their way and start a business with our 3 business kit options. There is no risk to starting this business and opening their own department store with over 700 products, 2 ways to make money: sharing the products and inviting others to join the team. That's the best part of Jafra. The key is, again, you want to open up department stores all over the nation. Macy's wouldn't be known if they didn't open more stores, nor would McDonald's. If it's this good, don't keep it a secret. From your department store, teach them to shop to all 4 departments. But then, down below, invite others to open up their own Jafra business too. As they open up businesses and build their team in your store, you make 50% in your commission, and you make 10% or more in your commission on your consultants. But when others open their store, you can grow royalties. I used to sell franchises for a living, so this is sweet music to my ears. I never made this kind of commission in franchises. But every franchise that opens, someone who wants to build their team as well like you by sharing the profit and sharing the products, you make 6 to 13% on all of their teams. And when they help other people start with their team of 4 consultants or more, you make 3% on those indirect teams. And again, when they help others, you make 1%. This is how Starbucks is one of the richest franchises in the world. You have that with Jafra. So it's just inviting. How do you get $500 in sales, whether you need 1 of those orders, 2 of those orders, or 3 of those orders to finish your fast start? Just think, every time you accumulate $500, that puts a couple $100 in your family's income. The key is that's as simple as 10 customers. So we're going to break that down with ways tonight how to do that. You can see new ways every month in your monthly brochure. Where am I here? This is your action brochure. When you look at that action brochure, we try to show you different ways to accumulate $1,500 in sales in a week, in a month, in 2 months. It really is as simple as choose to do the party method if you'd like. Your hostess program serves you well with up to $300 free and saving up to $300 on Royal Jelly Rituals for our hostesses. That's a way to thank them for inviting up to 10 friends together for one of your department spa experiences. You can utilize Stay Royal. With just 16 Stay Royal members, if you're at 0 right now, you're at $1,500. You could do 4 parties, or you could have 16 different Stay Royal customers who go right into that auto ship program. Or maybe it's inviting 15 people to place a Jafra order with some giftables. Because again, if you're focused on Royal Jelly, this month, as you know, we've got a great $129 offer for someone to start their own skincare if they're in the skincare department with their Royal Jelly regimen. So again, it could just be 15 people that quickly get to experience Royal Jelly. And again, it could be Stay Royal, or it could be 4 parties. If you're trying to achieve this by May 31st, there's 9 full days. I know many of you taught me this when I was in the field. You know what? We did 3 parties on a Saturday, 1 at 9, 1 at noon, and 1 at 4 o'clock. So don't limit yourself. Parties are short, parties are simple. We're going to show you some of those tips and techniques tonight. But make a plan. How fast do you want to achieve fast start? How fast do you need to? If you're an existing consultant, it might be 9 days. If you're just joining Jafra in the last few months, you know what? Let's focus on the end of June and really give yourself the opportunity to make fast cash. So we're going to open this up because we talked about why or different ways to do it. But let's hear from some tips out here from how could we do this in 6 weeks? How could we do this in 9 days? I wanted to invite people that are the experts. They are doing this every day in their business, every week in their business. How are we going to achieve $500 in sales? What would be some best ways to do that? Whether you need that 3 days in a row or you just need one more $500 order. Think about, again, how many of those do you need? On your sheet of paper, start writing your goals. I need to sell blank. That income is for what? Why do you want that income as well? Plus, you're not going to leave $860 of Royal Jelly on the table, nor an iPad, by the way. And then how do we grow to those first 4 consultants for that iPad and for monthly commission checks while we're building sales income daily and weekly? We're going to hear a variety of ideas. So I'm going to just go ahead and I will have Lori just unmute some of the people that I know that are with us tonight that wanted to share some ideas. So first I want to invite, working from what we call our sachets and samples, let me go ahead and open this up. I'm going to stop sharing my screen really quick with you so we can see people on the camera. And if we can, we're going to open this up. And we want to invite first with the sachet, giving sachets away. Gail Jamison, are you with us for a couple-minute commercial on how sachets can build to income?
I am. Thank you. Well, our sachets are a great way to introduce the Royal Jelly. We have 2 that are out. And I kind of just meet somebody and I say, my company's asked me to get your opinion on our skincare regimen, and you've been chosen to be one of my 10. And I did this recently, and a gal called me, and she loved the cleanser. She loved it. And fortunately or unfortunately, she was supposed to be here today, but she got called to work. But she loves that, and we are getting together tomorrow. She so loves the Royal Jelly Ritual. And then this has the cream. So I kind of target the 30 and over. For this sachet, same thing. My company's asked me to give 10 of these out to get your opinion on our new Royal Jelly products. Amazing results.
Excellent. So as you do this, let me just ask you a couple quick questions. We watched Gail do this live after the Believe Tour. We were out today. And we had this amazing waitress. She was very spot on, very good at her service, paying attention to us. So she walked over, gave her the samples, gave her the books. What information did you get from her? So kind of help us you invite her to experience the products. What kind of happened in that little brief conversation?
When she said she was interested, she had been looking for a skincare system. I said, of course, I need your name and number what's the best way to contact you. And I handed her my phone, and she put her name, the location I met her, and her email and phone number in there. And so then I asked her when would be a good time to call you back. And she said, I'm going to try it tonight, because of course I wanted to know when to follow up with her. And so I said, I'll call you then on Friday and we'll talk. Well, she had called me on Thursday, and she was like, oh my God, I love this cleanser. I can't wait to meet with you. Very exciting.
Yeah, so, she waited. She said she wanted to call, but she waited till 8 a.m. and
yes, she got out of work at 2 in the morning, and she said, I'm sure you wouldn't appreciate me calling you at that hour. So I waited till 8, and yes, I'm really excited.
Excellent. Very good. So thank you for that. Appreciate that. All right. So Lori, I know you focus on the pick 3 for yourself and your consultants. So tell us a little bit about that.
So basically what I do is I go into the current brochure and I pick 3 things that I love or that I know are top sellers. It really helps if you love it or you know a little bit or you're really enjoying it yourself, or you have a good story about it. It helps to share because it's a little bit more natural. But even if you're brand new, we have some wonderful tools in the brochure and pictures. I'll just give you an example. I'll share my screen really quickly. So this is an example of something that I put together for my girls to look at, and I share with other consultants too, if they're interested. But, so can you see this? I'm assuming you can see it.
No, it's a black screen.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. So on the left here, I'm going to focus on the royal jelly because we're talking about royal jelly tonight, just for time sensitivity. But on the left, I just put together, you can pick your top 3 or 2, but I just chose some to show you different costs. So if you had the makeup trio at $29, it would take a lot more sets of those to get yourself to $1,000 in sales. If you had one of these Diamonds Blush Fragrance Duo or the Navigo Ocean Duo, those are both $32, as well as the Royal Almond and Royal Olive and Spa Duo. Those are also $32. So if you mix and match, let's say if you wanted to sell 16 of a set that costs $32, that would get you $512 in sales, and you would make $256. But if you sell $64 each, so if you double up like a fragrance set with a body oil set or a body lotion set or a spa set at $32, and so you have $64 in sales to each person, obviously you're only going to need half of it. So you're only going to need 8 of them to get to $500. So see what I mean? So the higher your price point, or the more variety, the more departments in your store that you're selling from, the less that you have to sell to get, or the less people you have to reach at a time to get to your desired sales point. So let's just go all the way down to our cream of the crop, the best thing we have, royal jelly. This month, we have a set for $129. Now, this set includes both the cream and the balm, the Royal Jelly Global Longevity Cream and Balm, which do the same thing, but one's a little bit lightweight, one's a little heavy, one's more of a night cream style, or heavy moisture if you like more moisture. Those two by themselves, if you purchase them together, would be $140. So have a set that's $129. The value of it, if you bought all the pieces of it by themselves, is $241. So it's a huge savings for them. And all you would have to sell is 8 of those, 8 friends who want to rejuvenate their face, get great skin, and you would have $1,032 in sales. You'd have $516 in profit, and that would be upfront because they pay you and you pay Jeff for the reduced rate. So you never have to upfront the money. You never have to have cash out of pocket if you don't want to. So it would only take 8 of them, and you would have just sold $1,000. That's just talking to 8 people versus talking to 32 people selling a $32 set to get to $1,000. You're going to get to the same place, but royal jelly is the best, so why not start there? So it's just an idea. These are just ones I grabbed. You can certainly get some of the other ones. Oops, sorry. This is the spa set that's on sale, so you could double up. Let's say use the spa duo and then either the royal almond or the royal olive set. And for $64, this could be a great graduation gift, or even Father's Day. The royal olive is great for anyone. So is the almond, and the spa stuff, of course, is wonderful for anyone. So just a couple ideas. This is our blush fragrance, the Navigo set. So even our presentation, our brochures, even if you know zero about what you're doing because you're brand new, all you have to do is show them this. They have this in the brochure. The Navigo has it's kind of a scratch and sniff pull off, so they can smell it right there, even if you don't have a copy or a live in your hand full-size product. So like I said, it's just thinking about what you want to sell, whether it's skincare, if that's your passion, or if you want to do a little bit of everything. Like Jackie said, we have over 700 products. Why not offer them something from every department? And of course, the opportunity is the best. So this is what I like to do. It simplifies it. It gives me all the numbers right in front of me, so I can see and kind of pick and choose how I want to present what I have to offer.
Excellent. Love it. And of course, we have somebody who says, where do I get this leaflet? So I want you to know, I love that question. Thank you, Lucy, for the question. We will make this each month. We tend to pick 3, and we're probably going to pick 4, right? 1 from each department now. And the best gift is the opportunity. But we will pick 1 from each because, again, when you break it down, people buy from books all the time. People buy online, right? And so if you just pick your favorites, you now already see the June brochure, which I love, right? So this, where did I put it? So you have the June brochure already coming out. So this is where you start to pick, what am I going to need for the month, and add any extra products. So you've got them packed, ready to go for simple show and sell, right? And again, you break down, what do I need to get to the income/incentive that I'm earning this month? So, excuse me, again, I love Lori's whole approach. Pick a few, break it down, or maybe it's 3 of this, 3 of this, 3 of this, you get 3 from each department. So great analysis, but those leaflets that we make up and that we talk about, we will post on the Facebook Amber Region Consultant Team group. So everything will be there. If it's already there, if you go in there and you go under search files, you'll be able to find it, or downloads. It's sitting there for you. So it's a great tool for you. And as you help other people open up their own department store, it's a great way to help them right away set a plan. How fast do they want to get to Fast Start? And what are the best ways that they can show Jafra and share it? So it's a great way to say, for this month, let's pick your favorite offers. Because again, at every demonstration, you want to add a little flavor of each department. So love that. So awesome. Thank you, Lori. Well, we also have, from the great state of Utah, there's 2 people sitting in a room that are going to be sharing with us tonight, who are also with us hanging out on the Believe Tour. Yay, Utah. I see Daryl Lee, Consuelo, Chris, Lucy, and Michelle all sitting in a room together. Love it. We're on their smart TV, but they're going to teach us to get smarter. So let's hear from Daryl Lee and Michelle, some of their pointers on how to build your sales quickly.
Can you hear us?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to just aim this a little bit different over this way, but we'll let Daryl Lee go first. And
Okay, so my thing was, everybody knows I sell Jafra. Everybody knows that I've sold Jafra for 30 years. It's hard for me to ask someone to try stuff because I don't want to be pushy. And I've had more than once people, I'll say something like, oh, let's get together and I'll show you this. And they roll their eyes, and it's just, anyways, kind of, it's a real issue with me. So I decided that I have a friend from college that we've just been reconnected, and she's just a character. And so she calls me and she says, she lives about 35 miles away from me. She says, let's go out to dinner. Let's go out to lunch. Let's go to a movie. And so I said to her, I said, well, I have a favor. I said, I have, my company has asked me to show 10 women this new skincare set. And Diane, would you be one of my 10? Would you, and I thought, well, I'm not lying because I am my own company. And so she said, sure. So we got together, we did the whole facial, and she loved it. She's just a character. She goes, oh, my skin is just as soft as a baby's butt, blah, blah, blah. And then she says to me, I have bought this, I spent a lot of money, like $300, and bought this set. And she said, Daryl, I don't use it. And I said to her, I said, Diane, I would never, I said, I just want your opinion about what you think about this. I would never sell this set to you if you're not going to use it, because that's a total waste of time. But, thank you so much. I appreciate you, using it. And I'm going to take the feedback, and work on it. And so anyway, she went home that night, and she went and bought a little shelf and had her husband put the shelf up in her bathroom where she put all this other product. And I can't even remember what it was. And she started to use it. Well, she just texted me, about a week and a half ago, and she said, I'm almost done using the other stuff. I'm ready to buy the Royal Ritual. And even when we were there I had posted pictures when we were at the Believe tour, and she said, I need to get this stuff. So my thing is, act as if it's a survey, like I just, I need to have, I need your opinion. I need to get 10 women or 20 or however you want, and just see if that would be something that, would work for you, because it's really hard for me to, like I said, introduce stuff or feel like I'm being pushy. So I also sent out a text today on somebody I need to deliver some Jafra to, and I said the same thing. I need to show this new line, this new Royal Ritual line, to 10 people. Would you consider being part of that 10? It's not very long. We can do it either on your face or the back of the hand, but would you consider? So I'm waiting for that text back. So that is my tip.
Love it. Awesome. And again, whether you're doing, I need to demonstrate this product on 10 people, I've been given a challenge, or, my company asked me, love that. You could do the same. I need to do the opportunity. I need to practice demonstrating the opportunity of our business with 10 people. Do you have 15 minutes on a Zoom camera, or 30 minutes, and I'll buy you a cup of coffee? I need practice. I need to do practice parties. Could you help me? People will help you. I've been asked to do this. So again, those are like your fan club members, right? Or people you're familiar with. So I love that idea. Thank you, Daryl Lee. Awesome. All right, Michelle, what you got out there in Utah for us?
well, I love, like most, maybe you guys know that, but I love to sell sets, different kinds of sets. I don't know, all kinds of things. So when I look in my book all the time, I'm always constantly trying to see what's the best deal for them all the time. So we were kind of talking and chatting while we were in California, and you've got all these graduations coming up, and how you want to try to earn your $500. So we kind of just were thinking, and actually Lori touched a little bit on it about that, you could do so many of the $32 sets or so many of the $64 sets. So however you want to put them together. We did say also, if you go to your page on in your May book on page 42 and 43, you have those 3 sets. You have your Royal Almond set for the $32. You have your Royal Olive, and then you can pick 2 products of the spa thing. So you're kind of got 2 different things. You got the spa body care, but it's kind of the same little store. But that equals $96. So you're almost at $100. So you could sell 5 of those sets, and just maybe a little bit more too. That would help You could break those up into graduation, into graduation presents, or give it the whole $100 to somebody, which is only really a cost of, just under $100 for us. So it's an awesome deal. And then the other thing, always think about when you're given a gift, if someone's really interested and maybe they are just new, even if they've been in college and they're starting out with their new, they've graduated from college even or anything. But remember maybe even about the $49 kit to join Jafra to get them started. It's the same price that you're going to pay for maybe a present or something like that. So it's just nice to get them started, show them the kit and some books to get started. So really quickly, I just want to show you a couple of things. I set up a table here with just a few different of the items on. Because we also have the, if you go inside the book, also we have the foot care that's a really good price, and then the 3 little hand creams that are in there also. And so any of those you can add together and make, close to your, because the foot care on page 44 has the 3 items, and that's $32 also. The little feet, the hand creams are $27, so you kind of have to maybe add another one into that. But I want to quickly, the other thing that I love to do, and Royal Almond is really one of my staples, is to show you how to do the Royal Almond hand treatment. And some of you guys have maybe seen it before, but I've given my 4 guests here a little towel, and we're going to just do a couple of things of how to get started here. Now, years ago, we never had scrubs or anything, so we used to use sugar. Well, now we have 3 different scrubs that we can use, and maybe even 4 on some. So we have the new hand scrub, the hand, you could use that. You could actually use your exfoliating scrub that you want to give them to try. Just put a little bit on the hands. And I used to do this all the time at every class, but now I do it mostly at the body care. But you could, the beginning of the class or any kind of function that you do, just have them put a little bit of the scrub on their hand and kind of work it in. And then you want to give them a couple of little pumps or a little bit of your Royal Almond oil to put on and mix with that. So you want to let them try. Now the 3rd scrub would be your, sea salt. So that's part of the actual other item to get 2 things. So that's a really good one to add to this too. And then you do that, and then you want to do just a couple of little squirts of the Royal Almond shower gel that you just put that on and put the oil on first. Just a few little pumps of the oil. And then just do a little bit of the shower gel and kind of work that in. And this is what you need to teach them to do with the 3 products on your body in the shower. And then at this point, when they get the shower gel on and they're rubbing the hot water on their whole body and they're rubbing it into their elbows and everything and working it in, then they want to get it all rinsed off. And you just feel wonderful. Your body just, everyone says, well, what about the oil in the shower? And what about this? I mean, my husband does tile for a living, and there's been oil in the shower forever, and it's no problem at all. So just let them get going on and trying all the products. But for $32 this month, it's an awesome deal. And then once you get out of the shower, you rinse off with some warm water, and your body just feels wonderful. And then you get out and just put on your Royal Almond oil, lotion. And you've got the 3 products that you've used, and then the scrub, whichever one you want to pick. And the scrub, you can use that. And I also love the almond oil. So many people that I have sold it to over the years use it to tan with. But you put it on the oil and stay in the sun a little bit, and then you want to make sure you get it out and wipe it off or get out of it and put your sunscreen and stuff on. But you really tan up with a little bit of the oil on your skin, and it really softens you up. You can make a little chart, too, that I cut them up and put them in with my Royal Almond sets and send it out to them to do this whole little scrub and the whole massage, with the Royal Almond. So,
excellent. Really awesome. I love it. So again, as you are selling from your department store, remember each month there's a reason for the season. So when you think about, seasonally or monthly, May was Mother's Day, right? But seasonally, this is the biggest wedding season, baby delivery season. It's also a season that you've got graduation, like Michelle said, and it's, again, a reason to give the kit for a gift. Why not? Or talk to the mom who's buying a graduation gift for the kit, the gift that goes on giving. And also, again, picking those products out. I love that. I love the whole approach that you stop and think about what people might want. How much do you want to spend on a wedding gift? What would that be? Coming in June, we're getting ready for Father's Day. So you're pre-selling Father's Day. So always pause each month. You could be the best gift delivery service and you run a whole gift delivery business. So your department store has a wonderful tool, just like Kohl's or Macy's or any other fine department store. So thank you, Utah. I love a full room. Congratulations. Love it. Thank you.
I got to add one more thing. In the very beginning of your book that has the Father's Day thing, just it's not the beginning. It's actually like on the 5th page. But you get 2 colognes. They're full size. You get the Oceans, and then the second one you get to pick either the Oceans again or one of the other 2, plus a little one, plus the glasses. And that retails at $52. So for that one even would be awesome to sell a few of those too. I mean, there's tons of, boys graduating, just Father's Day gifts and everything. So that's an awesome, and you can break them up. You can actually give one to one, one to another, and it's a great deal for that price. So I forgot to do that one. So sorry.
Love it. Thank you. So we've heard about sachets. We've heard about turning a sachet into a facial appointment within a few days. We've also, which again could be an opportunity, who knows, right? But we also talked about gift selling. We talked about using your catalog or showing and selling from a pick 3 approach or pick 4, whichever you want to do in your departments. And we've talked about a comfortable way to invite people to give you their opinion. I love all of that. It's awesome. I wanted to kind of summarize some of our top tips today with Marissa, who's with us on the Believe Tour. She's a brand new consultant. She's the person that Lori met at Subway, and Lori literally said, I would love to show you this business opportunity. So Marissa, what would be your way as a brand new consultant yourself, already on the road to Faster Part 1 and now looking at Part 2 a whole different way? How would you say to someone if they wanted to earn Faster Part 1 and Part 2 in the next 9 days, what tips could you give to us?
I would say, I was talking to Lori about this earlier. When you find this is a job, but this is also something I've had so much fun with. And it's great that I'm able to say that, no, this is going to be a business. It's not just a job. And building a team is one of the most important things. I was hesitant. I was like, I really want to understand this place and where I'm at. And the short time I've been here, I'm about to hit 2 weeks or 2 months on the 28th. I have learned so much, and I'm so appreciative of how this company is such a community and such a family, and not everyone's fighting for everything. I would say get your girlfriends or get whoever loves this, get whoever, or even doesn't know what spa products are, but they know what a business is. Get those people who are driven. And when you have a team of people, your first 4, your first 5, and they're your friends, and you get together and you get to build this. And with that, you get to start networking. With that, you get to start helping each other grow and helping each other flourish. So with that, I've already talked to some of my friends who I know are interested, and I know are struggling. College is very hard these times, and it's one way or the other. No matter how much support you got financially or not, are you going to make it or not? And having such a, not even a safety net, but having such a good, comfortable other option to be able to fall on, it's a great thing. That's so relieving, and it relieves so much stress off young people, anyone who's struggling too. So that's how I would say, build a business, get your friends. And then I've changed so much in the past week, especially meeting Jackie in person. The first 5 minutes, she was just like, are you going to start a business, or what are you doing here? And I was like, no, I appreciate that. That is what that is. And she inspired me so much, and she knows what she's talking about. And watching her do her thing up there and hearing how she did this in college, and she was like, you know what, this is a great thing. This is my job. More importantly, this is my business, and I can grow. And she's told me how she's helped so many people grow, how a friend from her high school or college was like, you know what, I need to get my life together. And this does help people get their lives together, and letting them know that. And, if you selfishly want to be like, I just want money on the side, this is a great way to do it. And then you get to get this great product at such an amazing price, on sale or not. You're building your business like that. And it does sell itself. I just say the name, or they'll ask me what I use. I'm like, oh, it's this. I got $200 in my pocket in 2 days. So that's how I would do it. That's what my advice would be. Just build your team with your friends, help them build themselves.
Excellent. And I know, Marissa, you did your first party. You had a few attendees and near $400 in sales just by having a few people there. And that launched you into the business. And now it's just going to keep going. And you've already earned your fast start. Am I correct?
Yeah, I didn't realize it.
So your first party was last week? Week before?
Yes, 2 weeks ago now.
So if you think about it, in 2 weeks, she's already far exceeded her $1,500. She's already looking for her first 4 consultants. So you don't have to worry when you started. It's about what you can do and what you can give away. So love your story. Thank you, Marissa. We loved getting to know you, and we are so proud you're a CEO of your own life. So thank you for sharing it with others, most importantly. So thank you. So again, you've heard tips. If you want to type in the chat box, what was something that you know is your next action step or that you could do quickly to help you and your team earn success or fast start and or part 1 or part 2? The key is the time is now, whether you have 9 days or 6 weeks. So we're going to wrap this up a little bit to show you just some last closing ideas as we get close to our final hour here. We want to make sure we keep this recording to an hour. So bear with me. I'm going to go back and share the screen. If you have more questions or more tips or shares, type them in the chat box. I'm going to close my chat box for now as we go back to our screen, but I'll take a peek in just a few moments.
I just have to say really quick, Wileen says, where can we get more Marissas? And I wholeheartedly agree.
The key is this. Lori started a new rule. Lori, what's your rule?
3 feet.
And what's that mean?
That means I talk to everybody within 3 feet, even if I don't feel like I have my face on or the right clothes on or whatever, because it's not about me. It's about them and what that could do for them. So.
And you literally, by doing that, she was not dressed up that day, right? She literally
she was
absolutely stepping outside, and her voices were telling her what?
Yeah, my voice was telling me, ooh, I don't know if I should talk to her. I look ridiculous. How can I say I'm a beauty consultant? Blah, 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 blah in my ear. And I knew she was something special just from the way she was treating us as the customers. And so I thought, if I don't say something, I'm going to be kicking myself the whole way home. And I'm extremely glad I did.
Because you noticed qualities about her. You noticed her looks. You knew that this could be an option. It's about her, not you. And if you were with Marissa all last week with us, she was just so grateful. And this literally changed her life. I cannot wait to be a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. This has changed her life. And that's the gift of what we get to give. So thank you for being a great example. There are lots of Marissas everywhere. They're just sitting right in front of us, and you got to pause a moment and go out and invite them. That's the magic, right? So thank you, everyone, for sharing our tips from the top. Let me go back, share my screen as we get into just our final closing tips and talking about royal jelly. So bear with me. All right, let me get my screen back to where we started. Sorry, it keeps freezing on me. Okay, so we talked about, I want you on your paper, pick a couple of action steps for you to achieve your goal. Even if you're not earning Fast Start and you're with us, what's your action steps to close May, achieving big goals? And if it doesn't scare you, it's not a goal or a dream. It's just okay, I'll do this. So step out of your comfort zone. There were 3 C's that we heard in our previous call that you can listen to. And it's talking really about, I think Marilyn talked about it, Scott brought it up. It's have the courage to take a chance and make change. May is about making it happen. So what do you make it happen in the next 9 days? We talked about many ideas, showing samples or sachets, the pick 3, helping others, hosting parties. That one party leads you into fast income and gets you excited to keep going and meeting more people. Doing facials, invites, having invites in your hand to invite them, maybe your own party, gift selling services. I love the words that Darrell Lee talked about. Find your comfortable way to get opinions. Department store service shopping. I know Laura even talked about that now, going into all the departments or gift selling from all the departments. Even having tabletops and just getting out there. It's Memorial Day weekend, focused on our business opportunity. There's parades. There's all sorts of things going on. But there was one thing I wanted to add to this, and it was great because Evelyn Abernathy typed in, she's in a noisy environment, but she said she carries her travel products everywhere she goes and her sachets, so she's ready to show and sell royal jelly. So I love that. This is literally how much you need in your bag. So this is, I'm gonna unfold the gold here, unbox the gold, and inside my golden box is a few products. I've got my royal jelly cleansing milk. I have my royal jelly lift. I have my spot serum. I have, oh, it fell down on the side here. But inside, I also have a royal jelly eye capsule, and that's only because of size. But I have a little teeny royal jelly eye capsule. I also have the longevity balm and the solar protection. So I've got in front of me 6 royal jelly products. Now, the purpose of that is what, or how did I get them? I merged my 2 travel sets together. And I added in royal jelly lift and I added in a capsule. I'm gonna do a complete complemental Jafra facial, okay? Royal jelly. So you take your guide. I'm not gonna do a ton of info on this, but I want you to really learn this guide. It is amazing. Go also into any product training you need and be beautiful about royal jelly. Be the expert, because when you unfold the gold in a 5-minute back of the hand facial, when you unfold the gold, and this is how you can do a party. A party is just a place to teach a regimen, whatever department you're in, they're trying and demonstrating, like the ladies in the white jackets, right? But this is so wonderful, because if you look at this unfold the gold, what's in here is you're teaching women like you're teaching nutrition. Royal jelly is it. Not any other products in our product line have what royal jelly is. This is the line for every age, every skin type, and it serves every need, and is the highest scientifically proven, result-driven regimen we have. This is key. Royal jelly rituals is like the daily nutrition. When you have all your vitamins and nutrients, you'll live to be strong and healthy and look and feel your best. Same with skincare. Royal jelly has it with our wonderful botanicals, amino acids, vitamins, nutrients, and royal jelly. So you can simply teach why our regimen is here. I won't read it, it's on the screen, it's in the guide, but literally sit down and read this out loud and do a practice facial. You know what? You need to do 10 of them. So your company, Jackie, is telling you you have to do 10 royal jelly facials in the next 9 days. Now you can use me. It's the truth, right? So the truth is, you won't believe this. You can do it very fast in the back of the hand in 5 minutes, or 15 minutes one-on-one, or 30 minutes when you invite at least a friend to your left and your right. So again, keep it short, sweet, and simple, very fast. Here's the beauty of it. You go around and you talk about this. We start with cleansing, right? So on the back of the hand, we take a little bit of cleanser. I just carry the wet cleansing towelettes that you can buy at Walmart. I cut mine into 4 squares and I just refilled the pack. And you just take that little wet wipe to wipe off the cleanser. You just pat it dry, or you can take a little extra water or a spritzer bottle of water if you need to, and just go ahead and wipe off the cleansing milk. So we start with the cleanser. You will see inside the guide as well. You can just follow with the routine here. So you're showing them the steps while you're teaching them why. So we start with good cleansing day and night, right? Then what we go into is we talk a little bit about our compliments. So I'm gonna, oops, I didn't do that on this page, forgive me. In your compliments section, I'm gonna use some of the compliments because these are some additional products outside the regular ritual routine. One is the Lift Concentrate. This product, woo, liquid pantyhose, right? This is when you need that full lift. So I'm going to take a little dab because after we cleanse, I'm going to complement. Then we'll go back to our ritual routine. So I'll give her a little drop of the Royal Jelly Lift Concentrate. And then I'm also, across her knuckles, going to give her the eye capsule. I do love our eye cream. It is the bomb of all bombs. But again, this is a complimentary product that they could add if they want different moisture day and night. And just because of convenience in a travel box, that's what I have in there. So they've got those products on. So we cleanse, we complement, and then we're going to go back to our nutritionals. The nutritionals now come into your vitamins. These are key. For extra hydration, these are not products that serve as a moisturizer. These are boosters. They make Royal Jelly work best. They boost the results of RAP, Royal Active Peptides. So if they need the E, that's for extra hydration. They need the A, as you know, this refines the pores. And the C is all about skin tone and collagen. Every woman uses a C day and night because of what it does with our collagen synthesis. It is the one thing, just like when you eat, vitamin C is key to staying most healthy. It is in your skin as well. So they do not use all three at once. They use C day and night, should they choose. And they add the A during one part of the day and the E during the other part of the day. So you can use two at one time and just go in alphabetical order. So we cleanse, we complement, then we're going to go into vitamins. After our vitamins, we're going to go into the whole protein builder, amino acids. This is where it all happens. This is our abundance, the most important piece. This is Royal Jelly. Here's where we talked about earlier. As you talk about each item, you can really talk about them on the back, each product individually, or you stay on the nutritional side, you can see on the screen what we talk about. What is Royal Active Peptide? What is Royal Jelly? So on and so forth. You can use that. And again, you can share more information on the back side. You can also pull out any details you want from your product pages. But this is where, again, they're now going to go ahead and I'm just going to do the spot serum on the back of the hand, and I'm going to do the longevity balm. And we always end protecting the skin from the environment. The sun, the pollution, these lights, all of that is a protection, but we added more to it, vitamin C, the most important piece. So again, we take them very quickly to the back of the hand. We literally did this now at our Ignite meetings. So when we do even Ignite on camera, we're going to have you do back of the hand facials together because this was amazing. We saw such success with booking facials and parties and talking about Royal Jelly because literally, no matter what age your skin was, you could see this working so fast on the back of the hand. Like you wanted to call people and invite them to a Royal Jelly facial. So again, and I know Evelyn is with us, Evelyn Abernathy, she just did her first Zoom party. She sent 10 sets of the sachets to her hostess, let her disperse those to people. They came in on a Zoom camera like you are tonight and literally did their facials together. And they were able to experience a full facial just like I'm doing in a travel set. So think how fast, how many travel back of the hand facials could you do in one day? Give yourself the push and the challenge. So again, the Unfold the Gold is so cool. And this would be awesome in every order. You are the Royal Jelly Company. So what a great tool. So we wanted to just share with you that, again, there's so many ways to focus on fast cash, from parties like you saw in the action and Marissa talked a little bit about, to stay royal, to how to quickly focus on building sales by being focused on products, gift giving, or just going Royal Jelly. We are the Royal Jelly Ritual Company. Remember to invite them to decide. Don't look at them and say, oh, she wouldn't be a good consultant. Oh, she's a doctor. She doesn't need us. You know what? They get to decide. Do they want to shop and save as your client? Because we can offer them 40% savings with our May brochure and our Stay Royal program. They get 5 products from $99 to $129. Or would they like to be a hostess and take all the benefits of getting where they book a party and earn, and they can get up to $300 in free products, save 60% instead of 40%, on up to 8 Royal Jelly products for $138. That's awesome. And I will treat your friends to an at the spa treatment from any of our 4 departments. Or number 3, do they want to join and make money? Shop and save, book and earn, join and make money, where they go upgrade to a business kit with 10 Royal Jelly products for $129. They decide what they want as the end service. We just got great ways to be all about Royal Jelly. It's simple and it's fast. Don't forget to take advantage of the training. If you're stuck, maybe you're not having the success, pick a module that maybe you need to learn how to talk to people, great. Or sit down with your manager on the phone or in person quickly for a 15-minute cup of coffee and go back in and just put a plan together, write a script, and make your list of who you're going to call and practice. That's the magic, so you're comfortable and they're comfortable. All of our tools tonight and our recordings are always going to be on the Amber Region Consultant Team page on Facebook. And be sure you show up for our live trainings on Beauty Insiders. You've got all the tools you need and the support that you need to do this in 9 days, to make fast cash in 6 weeks, whatever your goal is. The beauty of it is we have a really cool tool as well. Coming in June, maybe you're going to sponsor 4 people by the end of this month, but you go, Jackie, I wouldn't even know what to do with them. Guess what? The best training is Ignite. Bring them live in a meeting or on a Zoom meeting. You can see all these dates on the national calendar. This is the training for new consultants or renewed consultants. They only are amazing when you come with guests as well. What a great place for a new consultant, potential consultant, to really experience what the business is. We even have Zoom meetings that we will be doing Ignite as well, because we can house 50, 100, 150 cameras. But make sure you're like Michelle Ainsworth out there in Utah, sit in a room together. That's what this model is. So congratulations. I applaud. I know Evelyn has more people in her room. I think I saw Sharon Knight with people in the room together. I may be missing some of you. But there was also others of you that had more in your room together. That's the fun. If you can and you have the perks of living by each other, do it together and put potential consultants and guests in the house. As we close tonight, I want you to pause on your notes page. I hope you thought of people that would love some gift shopping help, that would love to have a summer business, that would love to have Royal Jelly as a regimen option. What I want you to do on your paper now, what do you need from your business in May or June? From sales to sponsoring, what's your key goal that gets you excited to be successful? Then what is your why? Why is that important for you? What will it do for others? And what will it do for you? How would your family benefit from the income, from earning fast cash and building a fast team? Then what's in it for you too? Personally, financially, mentally, right? And socially. Know your what and your why right now, what you want in May and June. And then after tonight, you heard some ideas, but you might have a million more ideas, and we can't wait to hear you share on our Move It Monday calls, which every Monday night when you're on our Facebook group, you're going to see we get together every week for an hour for consultants to hear ideas from our top leaders. Just like we shared tonight, you're going to hear tips how to book parties, sell, sponsor, meet new people, etc. But pick 3 things you can do between now and the close of May. Then open June with a plan on what you're going to do in June, because your why matters first. Then what does that bring to you, and how are you going to do it? And then give yourself goal dates and things to do each day. You're the boss. You get to set your own time, but if you don't plan your time, someone will take it from you. So be the boss and in control. As we close tonight on your sheet of paper and you're writing those goals, it's about who. The most important is who. Who do you know that you would love to treat to a Royal Jelly Spa facial? Who do you know that would love to save on your May offers while they're here? Who do you know that would love to be invited to try this business with you this summer season? On the screen, there's lots of people to think about. Neighbors, teachers, relatives, friends, acquaintances, family members. Who knows? Think about them all. Think about, most importantly, when you end every conversation, ask this. Great. Whether they said yes, no, or maybe. Who else do you know that might be interested in free samples as well? Who else do you know that we could treat to 3-day spa facials? Who else do you know that we could give them a funner summer with a summer Jafra business? And remember, talk to 3 to 5 people along your day every day. Every conversation like Lori had with Marissa is because she stopped for 1 minute, watched Marissa and said, oh my gosh, she'd be great because. Have you ever thought of a beauty business like I have? And Marissa said, you won't believe this, but I'm looking into one right now. Of course she is. Just like when Gail gave away her sachets, that girl said to her, oh my gosh, I have been researching, looking for a skincare line to use. Be a day maker and invite 3 to 5 a day to choose to be a hostess. Attend your party that you can put on your books. Host 3 this weekend. 1 on a red day, 1 on a white day, 1 on a blue day. Come colored and get a prize. I don't know, I'm making it up. But host your own parties. Treat them to a royal jelly facial. Do Zoom parties like Evelyn did. And just do something long distance. Be crazy. Get outside the box. Make it happen. Invite people to join the business. Or tell them, as Daryl Lee said, my company asked me to get opinions. It's their choice to shop and save, book and earn, or join and make. Just write a script and think about what's in it for them. Really, who do you know? Nothing is more fun than doing it with the team. Never do this business by yourself. It's like walking, losing weight. You will stay motivated by building a team and having partners. Think of 4 people who want extra income, a new opportunity, loves beauty, loves the challenge, needs to get rid of a job or change jobs, loves people, has just that spirit and that gift and talent and that great service like we saw at the restaurant and Lori saw at Subway with Marissa. She has a desire to change. We don't know unless we invite. The reason for this season, some of your best leads are going to be moms who now have babysitters for the summer and need something to do, teachers who are unemployed for a few months, nurses, college students, high school graduates. Think about your list and invite them. This is the reason with the season. Keep track of who you invite every day and make sure you call them back. Gail said something magical. She said, I got her name, I found out what she was interested in, and I got the best time to give her a call back. And she already knew she was going to invite her to a facial. So the key is track it and be prepared to get their information and know when to call them. Share your story from your heart. Be ready to talk about who you are as a business owner, what you loved about Jafra, how you were introduced to it, and how Jafra is helping you and other people on your team. And really think about what's your best part of this Jafra business. Your stories matter, snippets on Facebook, voicemail, and just going out and about, wearing your pins, being prepared to show people what Jafra is. If you believe in it, give it away each and every day. You never know when we can change their life like we did with Marissa. Remember, Fast Start is about this. Decide to make it happen. Whether your due date is May 31st or you want fast cash by June 30th. You choose, but don't leave part 1 or part 2 on the table. Remember the 3 C's we heard tonight from Scott and Marilyn in an earlier recording. Have the courage to take a chance and make a change in your life. The time is now. It's all about you. And we thank you and thank everyone for being here tonight. We have more on the table for you with great incentives when you sell and sponsor and you teach them to do it. We have great gifts this month for selling and sponsoring. There's so much on the table, but the key is be confident. Practice these words. I am confident because I believe in who I am today and all that I'm going to be tomorrow. Thank you for sharing. Call your manager tonight if it's not too late, or call her tomorrow first thing in the morning. Make your 9-day or 6-week plan for success. You deserve it, and we believe in you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Our recording is over, and I will take any Q&A and chats that we need before we go.